So someone who hasn't been watching my videos pointed out to me that they all look like they're about rap music. So today we're taking a bit of a detour. No rap in this. If you're here for that, get out. Um, Today we're starting with something pretty serious, and then we're just evolving into the absurd and the funny. All of these are highly entertaining, highly thought-provoking, and I'll be asking questions as we go. I want to know your answers in the comments. I want to know what you think about the videos I'm recommending today. Today's first video is a big think video by a man named Douglas Rushkoff. I believe he's an economist, and he's talking about universal basic income. Now, this is an idea that I first came across about 5 years ago, and for the most part, I've thought it's been a pretty interesting one. Just to give you an overview, the idea is that because there's growing inequality and a risk of high unemployment due to automation, we would probably benefit from giving everybody a basic living wage so that people can still afford to be participants in the consumer market, even if they're unemployed or underemployed. Anyway, Douglas Rushkoff makes an argument I'd never heard before, which totally changed my mind about the situation. He makes the argument that in fact a basic income is going to exacerbate inequality and essentially is a plan to print money and give it to the public so that they can just spend more money on large corporations. And so his argument is that in fact universal basic income is not for the people as it's been presented, but is actually for huge multinational corporations. And he insinuates that that's exactly why this idea has caught up so much energy in Silicon Valley. Not because they're forward-thinking progressives who want to save the future, but because they're capitalists and they understand how the market works. Anyway, what do you think about universal basic income? Good idea? Bad idea? And most importantly, did this video change your opinion at all? Okay, time for some comic relief. This video is from an LA-based comedy group. They do very cringe comedy. I like them. I love cringe comedy. You may know that my favorite comedian right now is Limmy. They're also kind of similar to Fairbairn Films in their way of implementing observational comedy into an actual performance. Anyway, definitely check this out. It's not really slapstick humor. It's all about the wit of the awkwardness of the situation. I find it tickles my soul, whoever that would be if I had one. Let me know what you think. Did you find these guys funny? Do you find cringe humor funny, or does it leave you feeling empty and confused? So the title of this video is clearly hyperbolic. Essentially, if you don't know who Milo Yiannopoulos is, he is a master provocateur. And if you don't know who this Muslim activist is, her name is Emma Eros. She's not actually an activist per se. She's actually a politician running with Pauline Hanson's One Nation party, which is surprising that they have a Muslim. There's a part of me that suspects she's sort of like a token candidate. Token. He's a good rapper. Anyway, this video is very interesting, very thought-provoking if you're interested in the current discourse around where Muslims and Islam fits into the West. I want to know, do you think that Milo won this argument, or is he just a better rhetoricist? Were his points good, or, you know, is he just trying to stir up trouble? I also just want to give a quick kudos to the guy holding the mic. I loved watching his reactions. You can tell he wanted to jump into the fray the whole time. But he did his job well, he held his tongue, and he let the two people speak. This next video, I'm actually surprised, didn't make it into an earlier episode. I show it to almost everybody I meet. It's a big history video. The older I get, the more interested I am in history. In school it was really dry, but this video is presented really well. There's a moment of silence at the start, which is a bit boring, but the rest of the video, which is kind of long, is action-packed, very entertaining. Although I do suspect there are probably a bunch of jokes that I still don't get because I just don't know the relevant history. Anyway, let me know. Did you like the video? Are you going to show it to all your friends? And what was the funniest bit for you? I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll keep my mouth shut, but get at me in the comments and we can talk about it. I would give this video 100 out of 10, and I will definitely keep showing it to everyone I meet. Okay, the final video for today is from a channel that is quickly becoming one of my favorite YouTube channels. The videos are all fairly intellectual. I think some people would find them quite dry and boring, but I actually find them highly amusing, very witty and funny. The one that I've chosen is one that I think is particularly family friendly and also story oriented, so it's quite entertaining for anyone. It's focusing on AI, and I would like to hear what you think about AI. Do you think AI is going to create heaven on earth? Do you think it's going to create hell on earth? Do you think it's going to be somewhere in between? And did you recommend this channel to your friends after watching all of his videos because they're amazing? Let me know in the comments. I really do want to hear what you think. All right, guys, that's all for today. Now, like, comment, subscribe. I know you're not going to share this video. I want you to be sharing the videos I'm recommending. You don't need to tell people about my channel. Let it be your little secret. But make sure you subscribe so that you get more and more of these juicy, spicy recommendations in the future. Have a great week, guys.